the LG V20 user here, and today I'm doing a video about the Apple iPad. So as you guys know, Apple has announced affordable iPad there. This iPad supports Apple Pencil and it has A10 Fusion chipset, all for $329. So this is pretty cool. So if you guys are interested in a affordable iPad, this iPad could be for you. It's $329 for everyone, but it's $299 for students and shit. So if you guys are students or whatever, y'all guys can get this iPad for $299, which is a pretty good deal, alright? So I'm on frontend.com here, and here's a YouTube video from Apple on the iPad. I'm gonna play you guys that here. Y'all guys will not hear any audio from this video here, but if you guys wanna watch this video, you can check out the description box below, and I'll have this link in the description box. Alright, so let's check out this thing, alright? There's Apple Pencil right there. Drawing the iPad. Pretty badass if you ask me. Shit's fucking awesome. It's drawing the actual iPad itself. Fucking neat, man. There's a lock screen right there. Whole bunch of colors and whatnot. So yeah, this new iPad comes with Apple Pencil, so that's pretty good for students and shit like that. So let's go check out this thing. So it says here, Apple just introduced a new affordable iPad model starting at $329. The new tablet comes to succeed the entry-level model, which the company launched last year at the same price point. Aside from all the improvements under the hood, the biggest new feature is for support for Apple Pencil. So that's a nice feature right there. As you guys saw, the Apple Pencil did right there. You can draw and take notes and all that good stuff. You know, pretty neat. It says while it's undoubtedly a great iPad for consumers, this new model is especially geared towards the education environment. So this is an iPad that Apple announced today is geared towards students and schools and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. So Google now has competition and in the school space with the technology and shit. Because as you guys know, schools in the United States have Chromebooks and stuff like that. So that's really nice. And now Google's gonna have a competition with this new iPad from Apple, and we'll see how this we'll see how the competition plays out between Apple and Google here. So it says schools will be able to order it for $299 a piece. So it's gonna be a lot of fucking money. Also, the Apple Pencil, which continues to cost $99, will be sold at $89 to schools. So okay, so like I said before, if you guys want to get an iPad for yourself or whatever, it's $329. But if you guys are students or whatever, it's $299. Schools can order them for $299. If you guys want to get the Apple Pencil, for regular customers, it's $99 for schools. It's $89. Alright, so keep that in mind. So the schools do get a bit of a discount here. So let's talk about the display here. It says the IPS screen technology remains unchanged at 9.7 inches diagonal and super high resolution Retina display up to 2048 by 1536 pixels. Unfortunately, aside from the pencil support, none of the more advanced features of the pricier iPads are available here, namely Apple's entire reflective coating, true-tone display, wide gamut color, and Pro Motion 120Hz response rate. However, the absence of those premium features will not stop this from being a great spacious touchscreen for general use, including reading, watching videos, browsing the web, studying, using apps, or playing games, or watching porn. Alright? So, let's keep going. Performance wise, so this has an A10 Fusion chip. So it has the latest chipset from Apple, I believe. I think the A10 is the newest one, I believe. I think. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, if the A10 chip is the newest chip from Apple. I think it is, but I could be wrong, I just don't know. It says, while last year's budget iPad used the Apple A9 chipset, the new one upgrades to the A10 Fusion, which is what powers the iPhone 7 generation. So the A10 chip is not it's not the newest. It's like the A11 or some shit like that. It's the newest one for the iPhone X and shit like that. So it has the same processor as it does in the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. Alright, it's still an incredibly powerful quad-core processor that can go up to 2.3 gigahertz core clock speed. It also comes with great improvements to the graphic technology, which enables a new 329 iPad to be used with augmented reality applications. So that's pretty fucking cool there. So you'll be able to use augmented reality applications on this. That's nice. It says in addition to the silver and space gray, the new iPad also comes in a gold finish. So I guess the schools will get like the silver one, I guess, because then they might not even get the gold one. Who knows what the schools will get. The cameras on this iPad, do not expect much. You know, it's a fucking tablet, so what the fuck do you want? It says for consumers and students alike, having a capable camera is always of great benefit, and while taking photos with a tablet continues to be that sweet, awkward activity, the new iPad's 8-megapixel main camera should be more than up to the task. It will also record 1080p HD video. On the front, there is a front-loaded 5-megapixel camera for selfies and video calls. Yeah. I bet you what the students will be doing with them fucking cameras, taking videos and shit like that. We'll see how that thing plays out. Alright. Software on this iPad here. As mentioned, the new iPad is heavily geared towards school use, obviously. So many of the new features Apple has worked on has to do with education. So this iPad that Apple announced, this is basically geared towards students in schools and shit. So basically, this is like an educational tablet or whatever. So pretty interesting there. It says we already mentioned that it can work with the $99 Apple Pencil, and by the way, there is officially supported Logitech Crayon Pencil incoming. So you guys can use the Apple Pencil or the Logitech Crayon, which is pretty interesting there, which will be $49 when it gets released. Aside from that, Apple has upgraded its iWork productivity applications, Pages, Numbers, and Keynote, so they can now support input from the Apple Pencil. So that's pretty good. So I wonder if the school, I'm sure that all iPads will have the iWork applications on there. I'm sure that they all will have it, even I guess. The other enhancements really concern mostly the school environment and includes new class and classwork. The other enhancements really concern mostly the school environment and includes new class and schoolwork management tools for teachers and students alike. Perhaps best of all, students will be getting 200 gigabytes of free iCloud storage, which is massive upgrade over 5 gigabytes free tier Apple is still offering its regular customers. So students will get 200 gigabytes of students will get 200 gigabytes of iCloud storage, which is fucking insane. So they can store, I guess, all their like schoolwork on there or whatever. I bet you they're gonna be storing the other shit on that fucking iCloud, like pictures and videos and shit and whatnot. Price and release date. The new budget 9.7-inch iPad for schools is priced at $299, but customers will be able to purchase it at the following prices. So, like I said, guys, for students and teachers and all that good stuff, for schools it's $299, but for everyone else it's $329. But it's iPad, so there are a couple of storage options here that you guys can take a look at, depending on price. So the 32 gigabyte with Wi-Fi is $329. 32 gigabyte Wi-Fi plus cellular is $459. 128 gigabyte Wi-Fi $429. 128 gigabyte Wi-Fi and cellular $559. So keep that in mind. So I'm guessing the schools can purchase the iPad. So I guess I guess that they are going to get the base model of the iPad here, as you guys can probably tell, because they're probably not going to pay 600 fucking bucks for no iPad. They're only going to pay 300 for it, so you keep that in mind. It says that you can order it today and it will start shipping later this week in the following countries: Australia, Belgium, Canada, China, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Hong Kong, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Luxembourg, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Singapore, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, UAE, what the fuck that is, the UK, and the US. Next to get the tab will be India, Russia, Thailand, Turkey, and some other countries in April. Finally, South Korea and the rest of the world should have access to it beginning in May. So you guys can pre-order the iPad now. I'm gonna try to find the link on it on Apple's website where you guys can order if you guys want to. But if you guys order it, it'll be $329 for you and $299 for school. So do keep that in mind. So a lot of countries will be getting it like later this week or whatever, or early next week or whatever, or whenever they decide to get it. India, Russia, Thailand, Turkey, and some of the other countries will get it in April. And then South Korea and the rest of the world will get it in May. So here's the iPad here. There it is. Now supports Apple Pencil like a computer, unlike any computer. There it is. Nice looking iPad. Nice looking pencil. You can doodle and you can draw on the thing, take notes, and do whatever you guys need to do with it. It's pretty badass. You can multitask like a boss on this thing. You can edit videos and do other things on this iPad. And what the fuck is that? Oh shit, that's a frog. Oh shit. You take selfies and video calls and you can do anything that an iPad does, obviously. And it has like a keyboard accessory there. And I don't know if the schools will be getting this accessory. I don't know, but they'll be getting their iPad for $299, man. So this is pretty fucking cool, man. This has iOS 11 on board, so that's really good. What's the specs of this thing? So it's gonna have iOS 11 on there. When you guys get it, have iOS 11 on there. So yeah, man, this is pretty fucking cool. So if you guys want an affordable iPad, this new iPad is one to get. And for carrier release on this iPad, as far as I know, it's T-Mobile and Verizon are getting this new iPad as of now. T-Mobile and Verizon are getting this iPad, so you guys will be able to use it with your wireless services there. But if you guys want to get this thing, just a Wi-Fi version, it's $329 and up. For students, it's $299, and it comes with Apple Pencil and all that good stuff. And so yeah, this is pretty fucking cool. So this will be great for students out there in the schools and shit. And Google will not have a competition. We'll see, we'll see how the Chromebook and the Apple iPad square off in the school competition here for technology and shit like that and whatever. So yeah. So if you guys want to order, go to Apple's website. I'll try to find a link to that, and I'll have it linked in this next video. So that's pretty much it, guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. It really helps me out a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.